good morning here in Ratnalling. And once I asked, I don't know how to practice when we are so busy, how to do so many things and to prepare a class. And he just said, just take one sentence. Take one sentence and practice. Or even one word and practice. Deepen and widen. Deepen and widen. Once during our work meetings with Rinpoche, I asked, what that mean? Not this one, but just if I generally ask some question, he just said, answering, why do you need to know? That's all question. Why do you need to know? Just practice. Deepen and widen, deepen and widen. But we did previous classes. We did, and actually we do already for 2 years, the main practice. We start activate the flow of feeling in the body. Something is moving, we make connection, we learning. Remember, first Kum Nye starts learn to feel the movement, or feel with the feel the movement, or move with the feeling. There is something moving inside. We make connection with experience in the body. Your attention goes in the body. That's the first step. And then for a long time we practice. We make connection with the breath. Breath has a movement to it. And there is these 3 steps what we practice already for so long time. It's deep and slow. As we inhale, we try to reach abdominal floor. It's like we make connection with that movement of the breath. And we feel there is something touching, something changing, and then as you exhale, you slow down. As you put mind against, exhale. And then when that starts to take a place, you start to feel that you can inhale deep and your experience changes. Now we start to practice even breath, and we use generally counting. There is steps 4, 8, or 12. Rinpoche saying even you can relax till 20 on inhale, then there is between gap, same amount of counting, and then exhale. And indicator is that your breath becomes so smooth, there is no sharp edges of your exhale. And for beginning, it's not so easy. Even you cannot hold with the 4 because there is so much tension in your breath. You need more time. But as you come back and back, maybe 1 year practicing, maybe 2 years practicing, suddenly you notice you can be simply on 8 or 12, and it becomes that your breath starts to smooth, it starts to massage from within. Inner massage starts to take place. And then there is a 3rd step, it's called gentle breath. And then there again is different instructions how to practice, and one is you start to breathe more higher up in your chest. Is it interesting? Okay, yeah. You start to breathe higher up in the chest, or you imagine that you're holding baby in your hands and you breathe so gentle. Or your breath becomes like a smooth circle. Your inhale and exhale becomes like a circle. As you inhale and exhale becomes, it becomes like so smooth that there is no more inhale, exhale. There is a flowing of the breath. It's so even and gentle and soft that it turns like a circle. And then remember last time we did a practice, turn your fingertips towards your heart, and then we inhale and hold and let your attention with the flowing feeling slide down to the spine, and we settle down on the bottom, and then suddenly your experience deepens and widens. That's the practice where we are. And let me just a little bit touch, because it's so nice what Arnaud is offering in this session. just quickly to go through, because I will not mention it's otherwise too much instructions. But it's good if you know, and suddenly maybe while you practice, it suddenly can come forward, and then you know what's happening. We studying one paragraph from Joy of Being. It's page 111. And we will practice with this paragraph all this program through, and even it's going in next retreat, it's in Germany, same sentence, 111, and it starts with words to understand mind. And it's same when you ask a question, where I'm coming from, same when I'm asking what is the purpose of human being, what's the promise of human life, what is in store for me. Same is if I ask what is possible for me, how can I make best of my life, or I'm responsible for my life, how am I going to spend rest of my life, what are the guidelines for my life. All those questions you have to understand the mind. And understand the mind is a feeling experience. Understanding is a feeling experience. And here I'm now is giving 3 different steps. And first we create inner space. We run around the block. Let's say we can take, for example, thinking. You take your thought, and first it's very contracted, tense, run around the block, loosen a little bit, create more space, and then stay with experience. It starts to flow. That's the second. It starts to loosen, it starts to flow. You make connection with the thought, not as an image or content of the thought, but you make contact with the flowing aspect of the thinking. And instruction is stay with it. It's flowing. If you can stay with it, it starts to change, it opens up. And now third step, now you go down, now you go in. And there is a 9 layers. And first 6 are related to the senses. And one of them is related to thinking. As you go through those 3 steps, that thinking opens up, you stay with the moment, you can go through, it opens, deepens, and you touch the sensing aspect. That's like on the bottom. We go, how to go to that bottom. There is always in Kum Nye instruction, go down, go through, go to the essence, touch the root of experience. That's the way, those 3 steps. Create inner space, stay with it, it flows, it starts to change, seems it opens up, and you go in, you go beneath, you go below, you go behind, all these different instructions. And you touch the base, the bottom of experience. It's like a pen. You pour the dough and you just say, deepen and widen. And pen knows it making pancake. That's the sensing aspect of the mind. Let's practice. Carmen will show us a little bit stretching, warming up. Ready?
Okay, ready? I saw many of the people on mat. We will feet of your sole of your feet together. We will use exercise 1 and to prepare for meditation, for stay longer in sitting posture. Flattering your knees. Stop. Inhale deep and push your knees down, exhaling. Release again, inhale. Exhaling, push down the knees. And the last time. Inhale deep, touching the lower area with your breath. Exhaling. Okay, now we move to exercise 2. And up and down. Find your rhythm. Is important. Your back, your back is straight. And stay up. Shoulders down. Your spine is long. And release. Other side. If you cannot put your feet on your thigh, you can do from your feet down. You find the way. It's important you keep your back straight. A little more. And stay up. Shoulders down. And release. Inhale your arms to the shoulder height. And exhaling to one side. Open the side. And the last time. Center. And now we will do it 3 rotations with the head, but very soft, and in the same time we chant the letter A to open the throat center. Change direction. Last rotation. And go on your feet and start to shake your body. Stop. Inhale, lift your arms, reach a little more, and go all the way down. And stay there. Your head hang loosely, your arms relaxing. Feel your torso hanging from the waist, your weight, the weight of your body going forward, stretching back of your legs, and deep exhale. Bend your knees. And vertebra by vertebra, the last is the head up. Arching back. And center, and we are ready.
Let's sit. Place your hands on your knees and let your attention now settle in your body. Be sure your both sit bones are equally distributed on your cushion or chair you are sitting on. And notice something is moving. That's your experience, life in the body. Some of you practicing for a very, very long time, and you may ask the question, why do I need to do all the time same, this simple instruction? Imagine you do not for yourself, you do for people around you or country you're living on. Imagine you sitting in Sweden, for example. Take whole country, all people, all your environment. It's your body. And make connection with the breath. Make connection with the movement of the breath. Tongue is touching upper palate. That's a very important detail. And you inhaling evenly through nose and mouth. And now that your breath deepens, you inhale as deep as you can and try to follow that moment and feel the touch of your breath all the way down, as deep as you can. Ideally, all the way down abdominal floor, base of the vase. And then slow down, exhale. And let's use first exercise to deepen this experience. Let's straighten your legs in front of you. Revitalizing energy, number 19. We did so many times, you already know. Flex your ankles. Playfully stretch your arms in front of you. Just play a little bit. Make yourself interested. Very nice, very nice. We are not looking for perfect posture. We more like looking for perfect movement. Let's start bend forward. As you exhale, we already deepened a little bit the breath. Now make connection. You exhale forward, and as you come up through the center, straighten your back and inhale and go immediately backwards and slightly hold the breath. If you like, join the counting. Let's a little bit practice even breath, joined by perfect movement. Again, exhale forward. Then you try to reach, relax your head hanging between your arms. And as you inhale, do your tempo. For a while, a little bit. If you like, join the counting, even breath hold while you are back. Let your belly a little bit shake even, but you hold on the breath. As if your breath is holding your posture. And let's exercise. Let the body tell you how to do it. And as we start to do, remember there is these 3 steps. In Kum Nye we're reaching first physically, then energetically. It's your feeling. You can experiment. Can you, with your feeling, can you feel the wall in front, and then as you go back with the top of your head, you feel point behind you, maybe where wall and ceiling meets with top of your head. That's a feeling experience. Reach out as if you touch with your hands the knees. Same feeling. That's energetically we're reaching. A little bit playfully. Just inhale, exhale, deepening and slowing down. Physically, energetically, and finally with your awareness, can you just extend your interest through the walls? If you would go through property, through your country, crossing the Baltic Sea. You may like to imagine maybe you're embracing whole entire planet Earth with your awareness, and keep reaching and bending backwards. Okay, one more time back. Come to center, and for a brief moment release the posture. Just let your hands settle on your knees or next to your body. Feel the movement of the feeling, movement of your breath. And your attention right in the center. There is alertness. Number 1 is we want movement in our experience. Okay, we will go for second round. Maybe for a brief moment, just a little bit relax your legs by bending one by one. Heel towards your, yeah, we will relax. Bending your knees to the sides. Relax your belly. At the beginning, you can yawn, but as you go deeper, make connection with the breath and slow down. Okay, ready? Okay, again, sit with a straight back. Reach with your arms in front. And now let's a little bit practice first. As you start to go forward, same thing, you will join the breath, all 3 steps. But now first pay attention, you go forward, bending the lower back, then middle back, and then finally your head relaxes between your arms and you reach with your fingertips as far as you can. And a little bit stay longer this time as you reach. And notice the quality of your experience. Reach, reach, reach. Is there some difference you notice in your experience as you're reaching? And then start to come back to center for a brief moment. Pause in center. And go back. And again, stay a little bit longer. Can you notice, can you feel the quality of your experience? And again, come up. Gently pause. As your attention goes and body experience goes towards you again, lower back, middle back, and your head. As if you would feel the quality of the space, quality of the feeling, quality of the time. And center. Pause. With open chest, a little bit open chest. Go back. Hold. Quality, feeling, time. It has a rhythm. Center. It comes, it grows, matures, and disappears. A reach. For a brief moment, nothing. A new experience comes in. Start to come to the center. Become, grow, mature. Go back, maximum of your experience. Hold. Flourishing. And come up. Start to disappear. Forward. Reach. And for a brief moment, nothing. Okay, join your tempo. Join the rhythm of flowing feeling. Forward and back. In space and time. And one more circle. Come to the center. Release your arms. Let your attention through the spine settles down to the base of the trunk. Meditation is integration. We did this practice horizontal level, forward and backwards. Let's do one more time, just experimenting. Let's do same exercise as if you standing, you come on your feet. It's just like experiment. It's not in books that the way we will going to do. I imagine you do same exercise as you sit, bending first from your lower backs and middle back. Now integrating vertically up and down. Bring your arms up. You may imagine inhale all the way, inhale all the way up above the head. Touch the sky. And now as you exhale, go first lower back, then middle back. Finally your head loosely hangs down, and as you exhale, you go all the way down to the center. Imagine or feel you go through the floor, touching the energy of the earth. Deep, deep down. And as you inhale, come again up first. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. Inhale, touch the sky. Your tempo. We just did horizontally. Now imagine you do same exercise, revitalizing energy, just vertically, up and down. Deep down in earth. Wide, open, around, above. Tune in the rhythm, touching the quality of your experience. And last time down. And let's finish as you leave your arms hanging down. Just come up, lower back, middle back, and your upper back. For brief moments still. Let your attention slide down the spine to the base of the trunk. Deepen. Deeper. If you can stay, it will change. It is moving, it is flowing, and you go deeper through the layer of experience. Let's sit as if you go deep down through the layers. Deepen. Don't go away of what you are experiencing. Go down. No more forms. Deep into the stillness. Unformed world. And your breath change its quality. As we did before this all 3 steps of breathing. First it's so, at the big end of it, so gentle, smooth circle, and now as you deepen down to the base, it starts to open, it starts to radiate. It seems that your breath deepens and widens, deepens and widens through the skin. Go down. If suddenly you start to lose connection with experience, you start to drift off, just gently tighten your buttocks and brighten your experience. There is already alertness, there is a sensitivity of your mind. You land on the bottom. Gently tighten, brighten your experience, and follow. Stay with it. Let's go deeper. Change the position of your hands. Turn your hands, fingers pointing each other on your knees. This exercise suggests if you have neck or back injury, do it very carefully. Your pelvic floor is a little bit higher than your legs, and your elbows point outwards to the sides. Look on Carmen. And now slowly you start to arch first your head forward and down. First your head. Chin moves towards the chest. Let's step by step. Let's first your chest, chin towards the chest. And now slowly you start to bend at the waist. Forward, firmly pressing the hands against the knees. Pushing elbows forward a little bit. And go as far as you can. And now very important instruction. It's not really clearly said here in book. You tighten your belly. Pull in belly, back against the spine. Hold it tightly. And now imagine that middle back starts to reach upwards. Head hangs down. Belly tightens towards the spine. And reach with your middle back upwards. Middle back. As you start to open space between the vertebrae. And you breathe very, very softly. It smoothes out like ongoing circle. You're going down and you're on to the base of this spine, and it changes its quality. It deepens and widens. Keep your belly tight against the spine. Head hangs down. You are on the base. Fingers pointing each other. Fingers pointing each other. Elbows out. Head hangs down. Tight belly against the spine. And reach with middle back up. Go to the base. Deeper. Stay with experience, with the flowing quality of experience in space and time. Something changes and you can go in, beyond, deeper. Be sure your neck is relaxed. A little bit check yourself. Don't hold your head. Fully relax. Deeper. Tighten, tighten. Open space between vertebrae. upwards. Stay with experience. It flows. It opens up. Deeper. And breath deepens and widens. Pull in belly, pull in belly. Okay, it's too long for some of you. Let's change. Turn your hands, fingers pointing forward, and start to press even stronger against the knees and start slowly rise up. First, lower back, middle, upper back. Swim in the crystal clear quality of the mind. We are on the bottom. It's sensitivity of the mind. Gently squeeze the buttocks and stay a little bit longer. Brighten. swim in this crystal clear quality. This is body of knowledge, ability to know. Feel your hand. And if you like, let's end class with closing gesture. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jim, Carmen, all of you. Thank you.